What's going on, guys? I am back in town. It's my first night, and I decided to make a little update on Postmates. The onboarding session was great. I did make a blog about that, but I figured I'll make an in-depth video right now talking about the onboarding process, how that worked out in Portland. It might be different by location, but I figured it should be the same for the other cities. Quote me if I'm wrong if you already did your onboarding session recently, and if it's not the same as me, leave a comment and let me know how it goes for your city. But during the applying process, you were given a choice of like times to come in for onboard session, and I chose 4:30. I think that was a Tuesday. No, it was a Wednesday, because the Wednesdays were the only days available during the I think the first 2 weeks that I could pick whichever, but it was Wednesday 4:30 for both of the 2 weeks. So I decided to do the first week, 4:30. I went to the Portland location. That was the only one. I think there's only one office in Portland, but I went in around 4:15. I was the second person that showed up. There was already there's a lobby. It's in a multi-office building, so there's like offices, restaurants, cafes, and in the middle there's just a waiting area, a lobby. So we were waiting, and then a few minutes later, a bunch of other people showed up, and eventually there was at least, I would say, 25 to 30 people that showed up. It was a big group because a good amount of people were standing because they didn't have enough chairs in the room. But by around 4:25, there was a guy. I think his name was Blake. I'm really bad with names. I'm sorry, but I think he was Blake. So Blake showed up, and he was like, "Are you guys all for Postmates? Come on in." So we went into a little room. I guess that's Postmates Portland headquarters or office, and everyone standing outside by the door, and he was checking everyone in. So the check-in process was you call your name, say your name, and then he'll check it off on his computer, and then he has a credit card, a company Postmates credit card for everyone in an envelope ready for each person. So he wrote the number of the last four of the credit card onto the account, the person's account, and then that took maybe like 10 seconds for him to check that. And then he said stand in front of the light, and there was like a photo light set up by the corner of the room, a very small corner of the room, and then there was no professional cameras. There was just his iPhone, and he was taking pictures of each and every one. So that's the ID. So if somebody orders for Postmates and the delivery person, the info, it'll have the photo of the person, and that photo is the one that he just took. So smile, do something. I think I smiled. I don't remember what I did because I was slightly tired, but I was just ready to do whatever. And I did that. Took a picture, and then that was it. And then he told us to sit down. Everyone that was already done checking in, sit down. It's like a round circle of chairs, and then in the middle it was just a projector. So that took about 15 to 20 minutes. I would say 20 minutes because it was a late start with all those people that came. It was a full house. It was a full class. So around 4:50, 4:55, the presentation started. He talked about Postmates. He did a PowerPoint presentation that took about 45 to 50 minutes. So, and that PowerPoint presentation was a great way of letting all of us know what Postmates is, how the delivery works, and then after the PowerPoint, he did the actual delivery where he ordered something from his phone, and then he had another phone that was the delivery phone. So he had 2 phones, and he was just doing that, and very easy process. So I mean, it was a fun class because it went by quick. And just FYI, please don't wear anything professional. It's not like a job interview where you have to wear something formal or semi-formal. I know there was one guy who showed up with a suit, tie, and like we were all just like, no, don't do that. That's a big mistake. Wear something casual, slightly more above casual, but at least dress nice. Don't look like a bum, because your appearance does matter for deliveries. Even though you're an independent contractor, you still want to look clean. So yeah, that's what he even said. Just be clean. But anyways, after that, he asked if anyone had questions, and then we were done. After that PowerPoint and demo. So that was it. I mean, it was a fun hour 15 of just PowerPoint presentation, him talking. He's a very funny guy. So that was it, guys. I'll be doing deliveries soon, so I'll keep you guys updated. That's the onboarding process of Postmates.